What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and today we have some Town Hall 9 air attacks for you guys. These are going to be 3-star war strategies that our clan has been doing over the past couple of wars. Some of them have been really astonishing. Like, we have this awesome dragon attack by Ivan that I wanted to show off, and we have some great just classics like straight up Lalo, some Gobo Lalo, some really good air attacks that I think are fundamental for Town Hall 9. That's what we're going to be showcasing today. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's videos. Got some nice war replays, but before we get into that, did you guys know that you could sponsor the channel? If you go over and click the link in the description, it would allow you to sponsor the channel for $4.99 a month. It lets you show up green in the chat on streams, which we stream every night around 7:30, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You also get access to our nice emotes on the streams, and then also a new feature we've added for sponsors. If you join our Discord server, you can actually do our monthly wars. We're going to have Patreon and sponsor wars kind of combined into one, and that's going to be coming up, I believe, next week towards the end of the month. So if you guys want to check that out and sponsor, the link will be in the description. You just go to YouTube Gaming, search for Clash Bashing, and click the sponsor button. So now that we got that plug out of the way, let's hop into today's video. So we have some really interesting air attacks for you guys today. This one blew my mind. This was the inspiration for me doing this video. If you guys are pumped up for some Town Hall 9 air attacks, let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section that you guys are really excited for. Let me know what other kind of attacks you want to see some 3-star strategies of. Also, make sure you guys subscribe and turn on those notifications. So what we got here is Ivan is going to be using a LaLoon attack where he uses 3 lightning spells to take out 2 air defenses, and I believe this attack is being called Perfect Storm. I think Cleric Dragoon is calling it Perfect Storm, and basically he's going to use the 3 lightning spells with the 1 earthquake spell to take out these 2 air defenses, and he's going to bring in his dragons and just absolutely wreck the base. So he drops in the 2 lightning spells, sees what kind of gets taken out, and drops that last lightning spell on the remaining air defense, and that takes out 2 of the air defenses. And then he has a Clan Castle Lava Hound, which he uses so beautifully on this attack. So just kind of check out how this one kind of develops here. He's just going to put his heroes in up top over here, start that baby dragon, and just kind of work in a funnel for his dragons. The dragons are going to start up here on the top side, and he's going to get nice and through. I'm pretty sure this was a cleanup attack. He knew that Tesla farm was there, so he put his heroes in there to deal with that Tesla farm, but still a very impressive attack. Like, Ivan has been using so many different strategies lately. I'm like, huh, you want to teach me something, Ivan? But that's what I wanted to show this off for you guys. Maybe you guys can see, you know, use this attack and see a base that'll work on. I think those air defense is going to be directly, you know, catty cornered right in there, and it works out pretty well. And then you got that rage spell, haste spells to bring the balloons through, and he's going to absolutely wreck this. That queen doesn't stand a chance. You see that lava hound coming in as those air defenses are starting to target some of his dragons and balloons. That way the lava hound will soak up some of those air defenses. Then you also see the balloons get hasted right in there, and he's just going to absolutely wreck this base, guys. I could not believe this attack. I was like, well, that's really beautiful. Ivan is probably one of our most versatile Town Hall 9 attackers, and he's always using different attacks, so I love seeing him attack. And this was the first time I remember seeing him use the Perfect Storm Dragloon. I'm pretty sure that's what we're calling it out here, is the Perfect Storm, but such a clean attack when executed right. You can see here, Ivan just absolutely wrecked this base. Still has, what, 4 dragons left, still has balloons left, pumps from that lava hound, and it was just really greatly executed. We also have Ivan coming up next with a just straight up LaLoon with a skelly kill on the queen. And you guys got to see this one. It was just so clean. The pathing around the base was beautiful. We ended up losing this war by quite a bit. The Minotaur Slayers, really good league clan, so shout out to them. Good job, guys. GG for sure. So let's go ahead and hop into Ivan's next attack. All right, guys, so this attack is just a straight up Lalo. This is going to be a quad Lalo. He's going to bring in 4 lava hounds, 1 in the clan castle, and he's just going to path right through this. So if you kind of look at this base, if you look at the defense, it almost has like a U for the defenses to path around, and that's what he's going to take advantage of here. We're going to see those lava hounds just come in there, sit on the air defenses. The balloons are going to work through the rages. He's got 4 rages in there. He's got a haste spell. He's got that skelly spell for the queen. Now those lava hounds do kind of go over and kind of get away from everything, and that lava hound right there doesn't really get the queen's attention, but it ends up working out all right here. As all those lava hounds kind of path over to that last air defense, we see the queen get that skelly spell dropped on her with the lava pups also on her. She's going to go ahead and get dropped down right there, and then we just got tons of balloons to work around the rest of the base. He's going to haste them up, rage them right through there just to keep them trucking, get them to that last air defense. That way that lava hound will still be alive to help tank. That's a max hound almost at full health. That's going to be enough to help get those balloons through. We see the heroes coming in just to help clean up top. He's got 5 minions in here also for cleanup. And this attack was just really clean. Use that U-shaped design of the base. Like the vision to see that, like I said, Ivan, one of my better Town Hall 9 attackers in the clan. Like, man, Ivan, you gotta work with me, bud. Teach me how to attack. Obviously, I could just watch him attack and learn. But yeah, I just wanted to show off some of these great attacks today. We also have some great more Gobo Lalo. Some people have been requesting that. That's an attack that I'm going to be doing more of a spotlight on really soon as the Gobo Lalo. I just need to get some practice with that. Time's been a little bit tough, but I've been absolutely killing it with the quad Lalo here. We're going to speed things up because he just absolutely wrecks through this base, guys. Such a clean attack. Still got that max hound alive and a very nice 3-star. And again, Minotaur Slayers kicked our butts, so GG's on them. Next up, we have Spiral. He's going to be going in with that Gobo Lalo. The only thing that was a little bit off on this one is I think he waited just a smidge too long on his bowlers, and his bowlers kind of worked around, but his Lalo portion was absolutely beautiful, and that's why I want to still showcase this one. And it was a clean 3-star in my opinion. He recovered really well from the bowlers walking around, going around the base. These wizards kind of clear out these buildings, so he doesn't really have too much breadcrumbs left to feed the bowlers up into the base. You see that jump spell right there, and bowlers come in just a little bit late, and by the time they get in, you know, most of the defenses are taken out, but he does a really good job recovering. Like I said, the Lalo was super clean on this. There you go, see the bowlers starting to walk around. But it actually helps out. It clears out some of those defenses on the outside. That way the Lalo doesn't like path really weird and go outside anyways. So I guess that one worked out really good. Like, you know, those defenses could have threw it off a little bit. So he's going to go ahead and bring in his first Lava Hound while the kill squad's still working there. Bring those in while those defenses are still distracted. And just start working around the base. You guys will see here, he's got a few haste spells to get these balloons going around. And it's going to be a good time here, guys. So Spiral does a really good job of just pacing his balloons in. Just a few balloons on each defense, letting those hounds work for him. And just, it works out really well for him. I was really impressed with the way the LaLoon kind of came down through this attack. Honestly, the LaLoon made this attack happen because kill squad was a little bit sloppy. You know, things wandered off on him, but he killed it with the LaLoon portion. And this actually helped us out quite a bit because our Town Hall 9s were struggling. Myself, I was struggling. So seeing some of our air attackers cleaning up was really good here. And we'll see those last few defenses go down. All of the rest of the base is cleared out here. And Spiral doing a good job. Again, Gobo Lalo really strong. I got another Gobo Lalo right after this, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this baby up. So again, there, Gobo Lalo, get that kill squad in, get some of those objectives taken out, you know, air defenses, clan castle, enemy queen. I didn't really talk about that a whole lot, kind of just showcase the attack. But really, when you go with the Gobo Lalo, you want that kill squad to get into the base and take out, you know, the enemy queen, the clan castle, all that great stuff that'll mess with your troops. So we're going to do a little bit more of a spotlight on this attack, but I want to show off a couple of these. So let's go ahead and hop into the next Gobo Lalo. All right, guys, so this one was Spiral again, and Spiral did a really good job on this. He absolutely wrecked this base, to be honest. So what he's going to do is he's going to bring in his couple of golems. He's actually funneling a little bit right there with the minions and the archers. He's going to bring them in towards the enemy queen, get her taken out, get the clan castle pulled, get that taken out. And he's going to try to get a couple air defenses. If he can get bows, that's always great. Try to get as much, you know, as much value out of the kill squad as possible. And Spiral does a really good job on this one, getting everything up into the center of that base and working it out. So this one I wanted to kind of go a little bit more in depth on. The last one with the bowlers walking, it's a little bit kind of harder to describe what's going on when the bowlers start walking, but I thought it was a really clean attack against a tough base. So that's why I wanted to showcase that. So you can see here his bowlers, his golem, his king, his queen, all pushing up into the center of the base, wrecking all those defenses, doing a really good job. We got that wizard still working on the outside, and while the kill squad's still going, look, the kill squad's still taking out stuff. He's bringing in the Lalo portion. That way, you know, the kill squad's still tanking for the balloons, still tanking for the hounds, and they're going to be working while the balloons are working, so you get tons of value right there. So we see those balloons up top just kind of working over towards the wizard tower, taking out a bunch of those defenses. Queen, bowlers, all working really strong up into the center of the base. And we got plenty of hounds in here, but plenty of balloons. Spiral does a really good job of surrounding the base with balloons on this one, and just a really, really clean attack. This one was probably one of my favorite Gobo Lalos I've seen Spiral hit. He's really good with this attack. Maybe I'll have him teach me how to use this attack. Maybe we'll have him onto the channel to talk about it. But absolutely wrecks this base, blows it up with the Gobo Lalo. You see we got the pups around the base. We got tons of balloons. We got bowlers. Everything left to clean this baby up, and just a very clean attack. So again, you want to try to get those objectives down and get the kill squad into the center of the base, and then while they're still working, get those balloons wrecking through. And be patient with your balloons. Pace your balloons. And like Sparrow did a really good job pacing his balloons here and using those spells really properly. So another very nice 3-star there by Spiral. All right, guys. Finally, we have a LaLoon. This is almost like a farm comp that Enrique uses on the space. I was like, what? What? That worked? So he's gonna use the balloons right there. 4 balloons, I think, to pull off the clan castle. He's gonna take care of the clan castle, pull them off to the side, and get them taken out. And then he's really just gonna kind of spam a loon, just like we do when we're farming. Spam a loonion and take this base out. I was like, oh, that was interesting. The air is just OP. I guess if you got a good line to take out the clan castle and you got a good line throughout the base, go for it. I mean, he doesn't even really deal with the enemy queen too much. I guess he just really pops the enemy queen. So literally just a spam-a-loo here, guys. I would not promote this. I would not suggest this unless you really know what you're doing, because it's a little bit sketchy here. But, you know, we're promoting air attacks here, so why not? We got a sketchy air attack. Let's throw it in the composition, guys. But honestly, this one I wouldn't use too much. I just thought it was really interesting to see this one going down. So I wanted to show it off. We see that queen pop. So it's really like a queen pop LaLoon right there. He's got tons of minions in there as well. So like just a straight up like farm comp loonion. It's, oh my goodness. This one has me baffled still, guys. Watching the replay for the 3rd time, I'm like, I'm so confused. Why did that work so well? I guess if you just spam a loo properly, it works out. So Enrique getting the most awkward 3-star of the war, but a 3-star is a 3-star on paper, guys. You know, at the end of the day, that's what it looks like, is a 3-star. So a very nice attack there by Enrique. I guess well planned out. He knew what he was doing there. So there we have it, guys. Some Town Hall 9 air attacks. Hopefully you guys have learned a little bit. I'm going to be covering some Gobo Lalo very soon on the channel, so look forward to that. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. Make sure you leave a like on it if you haven't done so already. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash smashing.